All right. I think that does it. If not, I'll go circle back around to that. Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning to a very cold, cold Maryland, too. Good morning. Yeah, I think it's just cold. I think everyone's pretty cold except maybe parts of the West Coast and not even all of the West Coast because I heard some parts of the West Coast is cold or cold too. Good morning. I'm so sorry you're so sick. Hopefully you can get better. I know that there is a very bad flu and cold going around and it is just it's really bad. There it's one of my family members and friends call it like Montezuma's Revenge. And if you ever been to Knott's Berry Farm or Magic Mountain, it's like a roller coaster. And the roller coaster, it goes really, really fast and does all these crazy dips. And then all of a sudden it seems calm. And then it does it all over again. You're like, what? And the cold kind of plays a trick on you like that, where it seems like it is perfectly fine after you went through the worst of it and then you seem like you're fine and then it comes at you again and you're like, what? I thought I was on the mend. um this cold and flu season is not the best right now. It's horrible. I am hoping that you feel better really, really soon, and please, please, please stay hydrated. That's like the number one thing that all doctors say, and we kind of think we don't have to do it until we're in the ER getting an IV bag in us and we're like, I should have stayed hydrated. Yeah, I have a lot of information for you guys. There's so much stuff to tell you today. So let's start with Wingo. All right. I heard Wingo a lot and I never fully knew what it was. So when I went to Sac Bag and Sew in California, I got to meet Katie, and Katie is the owner, designer, the brains, the operation. It's hard to say someone is she is Little Shindig, and her family is too, which she has a very beautiful family. And they had Wingo there and it looked like, so much fun. I did not get a card. I was stupid. Don't be like me. And so when I got my treat box, I subscribed to her channel, and then all of a sudden they have Holiday Wingo, and I'm like, how do I get a card? So the cards were already sold out, but I still sat back and watched, and everybody on this YouTube live were having fun. She gave away really great prizes like patterns and just all these cool things, and everybody was really interactive and fun. And I was like, how do I get a Wingo board? And she's like, I'm going to be opening up Springo Wingo real soon. Well, guess what Katie did? Katie opened up Springo Wingo, I think this Friday, and there are a limited amount. She only does a certain amount of Springo Wingo tickets, and they're open, guys. So let me explain this to you. Okay. So it says, get ready for Springo Wingo. It's a fabric filled twisted bingo. The best way to enjoy your favorite drink, adult beverages are accepted, and a treat. You have multiple chances to win awesome prizes. There's two sew-alongs and a whole lot of fun. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't have a Wingo board, and I was having fun just being in the chat. I was, and then there's two sew-alongs, and then after you sewed along your Wingo boards, and then they also do a sew-along after Wingo's done. They make from the Wingo boards, because it's fabric, they make something out of their Wingo board. And I'm like, how freaking cool is that? Like it's like a memory. Like, so the people that did the holiday Wingo board are gonna make something cool out of their holiday theme, whatever they're gonna make, like if it's a bag, a book cover, or whatever. And I'm like, this is super cool because it's not like you're just throwing it away or it's a keepsake. I'm like, this is cool. So they have dates. So like she tries, because she is in the West Coast, she tries to pick a medium time because she knows there's East Coast and then there's the lucky people in Arizona where your time never changes. I'm looking at you, Arizona. This is the one thing I'm jealous about you. Your time just never changes. Why can't we all be like Arizona? Okay, I digress. Okay. And they meet up like it's like one Friday every month and they just do Wingo. Now the one stipulation about Wingo is you have to be there to collect your prizes. So if you're not there, they move on to the next person. They have blackout Wingo and everything. And I found out last Friday when I was watching her thing, Wingo was like made in like 2020 or 2021. And it was the reason why they named it Wingo is you drank a glass of wine while you played bingo. And that's how the name was created. I was like, props. I like that. So she has this really fun, like emoji carrying the Wingo thing. So in my description box, I do put a link to Katie's Wingo, but I am going to put a link in the chat. But if you're not here live in the chat, it is in the description box. It also is in that That's So Nova group. I just put my face on a YouTube thing with a hyperlink just in case. I'm putting it in 3 locations because somebody's gonna be like, I didn't get it. There is a limited amount of numbers. She's not gonna have it until once that hits that number, it's sold out. That's it. And you would have to wait until like summer Wingo or whatever season she does. I am fairly new to this. I'm giving you information that I ear hustled from her YouTube and what I read on her site. So, I'm not gonna lie, it looks really fun. And when I watched it in person at Sack Bag and So, I was like, damn it, I didn't get a Wingo board. That's all I kept saying. I was watching Wingo with Chris from Simply Classic, and we were just watching it like, I want a Wingo board. like, that's all I kept saying is I want a Wingo board. So yeah, so it costs like my husband's home. You don't do that. so the board itself costs $20. It's like a half a yard or a little bit more of um squares, right? There's like 36 squares and you have to pick 25 and then you sew them together. It's like a sew along, you sew them together. And to use chips, she says, you can use M&Ms, whatever is you have available. And then there's like things you do just like to prove that you won Wingo. And I'm like, this is so cool. I will be using candy as my bingo chips. I feel like that's authentically me. 100%. So I will participate because I like bingo. And I think when I was there live on Wingo, they had like visors on. These people were like into it. And I was like, why didn't I get a Wingo board? Now that I know what it's about, I feel bad and stupid that I have not participated sooner. So I wanted to give you that information because that's what I do. I give you information that you may or might not know. So now you know about Wingo. All right. Next bit of information is Bag of the Month is coming up. So you have the early bird special until the 31st of this month, which doesn't, and you were like, oh, I have time. Do you? Today's the 16th. Okay. All right. Let me drink something hot because my throat is like, it's not the business. Okay. So we have 3 wonderful designers. We have Kathy from K Deal Handmade. We have Sandeep from Car Threads. And we have Samantha from the Make It Space, Mrs. H Designs. So I got to see, I'm testing on one of them. And I got to see some of the bags, which are Chef's Kiss. The first one up is Kathy. The way they do Bag of the Month is they do kind of like it's beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and to build you up. And all three of these designers are baddies by themselves. I would buy all 3 of their patterns individually. But the reason why I like Bag of the Month is that for $20, you're getting 3 patterns. Normally, patterns individually by themselves are $10 each. So to me, you're getting a $10 discount. Even if you buy it by itself without it being without the early bird. The early bird is 20, the non-early bird is 23. No matter where you look at it, you're getting 3 patterns for $23. So to me, get on the early bird special and you're getting 3 patterns for $20. And the added bonus to this is that what I don't think people understand is for 90 days, for 90 days. You have all 3 designers in one location in bag of the month. So if you have questions, the designer pops in and be like, "Yeah, what's up?" They're in the chat. And then you have people like me that are in the chat like, "What's up? How can I help you?" Like, it's one of those places that everybody's in one location. There is over 30,000 people in this area, and everybody that's been there has been there for a while. One of the founding members of Bag of the Month is Sarah Lawson herself. So like this it's like something that's been around forever. So it's something that you you should like definitely invest in. I understand a lot of people don't like getting mystery, but they usually pick people that are in the community that you already know, and you already would have bought their patterns individually. It's Kathy. Her patterns is up first, and I guarantee you, for the people that did not buy the bag of the month, you're going to be like, I'm just going to go ahead and pay the $23 to get in. Her bag is absolutely phenomenal. Sandeep car thread, it's car freaking thread. Like I have made her all of her patterns over and over and over and over again. And Mrs. H is going to be making, Samantha is going to be making the advanced pattern, and I'm excited about that. I always feel like everybody should try an advanced pattern because I think people think that they're not advanced. And I'm always like, no, you never know what you're able to do unless you try. And I like the way Samantha writes because she kind of writes similar to Alicia, the designer of swoon patterns. And it's like, give me your hand. I'm going to walk you through this. And then at the end of the bag, you're like, holy smokes, I made this. Score. So that is up next. Bag of the month is up next, and my dogs are just like, I don't care if you're talking, I'm going to sit here and play soccer upstairs. Gotta love wood floors. Um, so that's up next. And again, all the information for the early bird special and the link to bag of the month is going to be in my description section. Again, $20 for 3 patterns. I feel like it doesn't need to be rocket science. Like, again, most patterns nowadays are $10 plus. And some of these designers do videos for their own patterns. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, but plus the added benefit that 3 of these designers are going to be in one location for 90 days. So if you have questions like on day 89 from a pattern that was there from day 1, the chances are you're going to be able to get a hold of not only the designer, but like 30,000 people that were with you that can answer the question. For me, that alone will allow me to go into there because it's not like a group that you tried and that it's like a smaller group. Like if that say was a Nova pattern that I'm never going to design. So this is a safe bet. We can use me as an example. Okay. Let's say you do a Nova pattern and my group is like 1,200 people. And let's say I am a guest person for bag of the month. They have quadruple times more billion people than I do. And if everybody, at least half the people did my pattern, you have at least a plethora of people that will answer your question if I'm not able to answer it. I think that benefit alone is amazing. And then you get to also you might meet somebody that is in the same state, city, or something as you that you had no idea that is near you. Because you might be like, hey, my name is Nova. I'm from Maryland. They'll be like, oh my God, I'm from Maryland. What part? Da, 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 da. Like, it's been there for years, years and years. It's pretty cool. So, okay. That's so sad. So I'm just gonna just remove your comment because it's it's weird. It's yeah, it's so sad. So I'm gonna put that in the comment section so that way you can look at it. You can have the link in there, but again, it's in the description section. It's also in That's So Nova, so that way you can click and find out. And they all Little Shindig has a Facebook group as well as Bag of the Month, so you're able to follow them. All right, so yesterday, me and Patreon, we were working on the Date Night Dina. We got the lining done, and it looks pretty amazing. We got the zipper pocket done and credit cards. I thought the thread that I got from Amon was like a hair lighter, but it is like matching. I'm not mad. I just thought it would pop out more against the black. It didn't. So we like used you know, Beacon 808 to glue down the back. I'm pretty excited about this. The next part is going to go by even faster. Like this particular Ora Rosa, if you want to get an Ora Rosa pattern that you can do in a day, possibly like in a few hours, get the date and Idea. You'll get the instant gratification and you'll get that thrill that you get with an Ora Rosa pattern. Like, yeah, I did this. Pop my collar. Like, it is a phenomenal pattern. And I just think that a lot of people should just do it. It's very fun. Today, for the top tier of my Patreon, we are going to be cutting out an accessory. We're going to be cutting out the Nova sleeve. I'm going to be doing a size 3. I'm kind of excited about this. It's Nova. 2, I think I'm going to make this for one of my children for one of their tablets. And that's why I think I'm doing it size 3, because my Hope's tablet is kind of not as big as it's definitely not as big as mine, but it's not bigger than the iPad. So I think I'm doing 3. But she has like a lot of like pens and weird gadgets to draw her art. So I think this might work out for her. So we're doing the Nova sleeve from Style Magnolia. If you're curious about that pattern, this is the first time I am making it, but I put the link, non-affiliation. None of these links I'm giving you have any affiliation. I just wanted you to know that. That's also in there as well. So that leaves us to Sally Tomato and Fireweed Stitch. All right. So for Sally Tomato, we are on day 18. This treat will have you saying fa la 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 okay, while planning your next project. This works well with items from day 12. Day 12, if you remember, had if I'm not mistaken, that was a bag that was a brown sack that I could not untie the jute and I had to cut it out. And had the 3 packs of zippers and 3 zipper tapes. Yeah, that jute was not going anywhere. I think like no matter how you tie like the jute strings, like when they come unraveling, they just go into knots. Oh, thank you, Christine. All right, it looks like we got some vinyl. I like some of their vinyls a lot because they're on like a thicker cushioning side. My favorite, the clear cellophane. So, all right. Oh, we have like Christmas colors. So we have like this really beautiful, it's not like, it's more of a cranberry. Like I would think it's like a Santa Claus red. I think these are really great Christmas colors. Good morning. These are really both pretty colors. I like their vinyl. Their vinyl doesn't have a lot of stretch to it in any direction. And it doesn't have like an overly chemical smell. So I don't know if they leave it out in their warehouse for a while before they cut it. I'm not too sure what they do, but I have a really good time with their vinyl. This is a really pretty color, and this is a perfect size for like a wallet. I like this color though, because I see Captain Marvel when I see this. No, or Superman. When I get vinyl, I automatically go, what superhero or supervillain I can put with this. And green, I could totally see Loki. Yeah, I should say his name 3 times because he will appear out of nowhere. You hear him walking? So He's very he listens. So I like the green a lot too. I like both of these colors are on point and they're big enough to possibly do like like a smaller bag or a wallet or like a maybe a wallet in a pouch. So it's enough material. Or if you're gonna add like little like appliques or whatever, there's enough to do some stuff. It's not enough to do a whole complete big bag, but if you are a maker, you know that you can make something small or add things to it to make it special. I do like these two colorways tremendously. So I'm excited about that. All right. Don't slide down. All right, so we're on day 16. I do like these little cellophane ones. They're super cute. See what we got here. Oh, we got two things. Oh. I don't know if I have it around, huh? I think I might have it. We got really cool rivets. Like, all right, how can I show you light? Don't act crazy. They're very wide. Okay, so with this, I would use my, if you have a cam snap, you have most likely a key, if you bought the key fob press, these will work. And I'm just about to show you why and how I know, because I have a key fob press on it. Here, you're going to think this is weird, but I have these out because I'm about to finish this ladies. I got these, I got a big rivet from Country Cow, and I love putting these on my custom. They say limited edition. And I use my key fob press. I punch a hole because none of my rivets sizes fit this. And I guarantee this is almost the same size. These look like a little bit bigger than an average rivet head. And I use my key fob press. Oh, this one's pretty. Come on. Focus. So, see how it's bigger than a regular rivet head? It's in between. With this, I punch my hole as normal. And so I won't dip this. I'll try to put my biggest die. My biggest die is like a 10 in diameter. If it doesn't fit smoothly, I get my key fob press. I know for a fact Cam Snap has one. So these are so elegant. So what I like to do is on my custom bags, just add an extra bling. I do my regular rivet, and then I'll do something like the limited edition. And this one has the limited edition also on the back. And just do something like that just so that it just shows there's an extra bit of love on my straps. I know it sounds dorky, but these little things I feel like make big things. And when people like leave reviews either on Etsy or Square or whatever, or they leave reviews or show people when I get word of mouth things, like someone gets referred to me from someone else, they'll show a picture like I seen this and they'll take a picture, and I'm like, that's funny that's when they were showing them the bag, that's that person gravitated to this or that. So like just to say this is the heads up, this is what this person likes. So I do look at for specialty little hardware like this because you can get like 20 for like $9 or $5 or whatever, and you make 20 special little things, and it works out. But these are absolutely gorgeous because this one is phenomenal. So we got 2 packs. These are beautiful. I absolutely, and again, it's that colorway that I really like. It's that antique brass, but it's different than the regular one. It's a more smoother side, and like I said, that is like my favorite colorway from Fireweed Stitch. I hope one day if she's able to come out with like a box that has like all the hardware settings. Like this is these are the rivets, these are the swivel hooks, these are the D-rings. We're like a starter set. I know a starter set you can get kind of with Country Cow, but that is like my all-time favorite hardware colorway. It looks so lush, so like beautiful. This is absolutely stunning, and I definitely am going to use it on something. I don't know what the symbols are, so I am going to stay tuned to her live just to see what the symbols are. I just think this is just a nice motif. I'm not su- if this might be too. Man, this is this is really pretty though. This is really pretty. She did a really good job. Like I said, I'm really excited that she went ahead and did this because she has very elegant hardware. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys. So yes, I have Afro. Super cool. um, so, so I know people. It has to be hilarious when people watch this later on the day and they don't see anything in the commentary and they just see my weird eyebrows doing facial expressions. Like they must be like, this girl's like Ernest. You remember Ernest? Like, because he was the man with a million different face expressions. My eyebrows do that a lot. So, they were like, what is she reading? This is why I can never be an actress because they'll be like, Shidova, do not do the one eyebrow. I'll be like, what? So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Tomorrow or today I should be done with the Doctor Who bag. If I'm done with it today, I might go live just to show it to you before I pack it up. If I'm done with it later on this evening, I'm gonna pack it up tomorrow. I'll show it to you guys in the morning. So I hope everyone has a really good Tuesday and you guys stay safe, stay warm, and please, 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 please check on people that are more vulnerable in the cold or may go unnoticed just to make sure that they're okay. Even if it's a phone call, just check on people because you just don't know. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.